Hello and welcome to our perception course Canvas site. My name is Max Smith and I will be your instructor for this fall quarter. I thought it would be good to give you a rundown of the basic functionality of this Canvas site, since it will be our central hub for accessing all the course materials, as well as getting access to the Zoom meetings that are scheduled for this quarter. So to get to this page, you're going to need to log into Canvas, and from there, you're going to click this Courses tab, and there you'll find this Perception link, and that will direct you to this main home page. So on this home page, we have a couple of things that I want to orient you to. First is my information. Here I have my email provided. I will be posting our office hours here once we determine what a good date and time would be for holding office hours each week. But I want you to also know that I will be available by appointment, so please send me an email if that time does not work for you. Next, I would like you to click this link to download a PDF version of the syllabus. I encourage you to review the syllabus prior to our first course meeting. We will be talking about the syllabus, or talking through the syllabus for the first part of our initial meeting, but I want you to come prepared with any questions that you have about the syllabus prior to the meeting. So go ahead and click that and download it, give it a look over at your convenience prior to our first session. This page also contains a short overview of our course objectives, and a little blurb about the required text. So we are using the 5th edition of Blake and Sekuler's Perception textbook. This is available to you free. I will be posting PDFs of each chapter that is assigned to you to each course module, which I will show you where that lives in a second. But I want you to know that each PDF has compatibility with text-to-speech functions on most devices. So if it is easier for you to listen to the chapters rather than read them, I do encourage you to do so. I like to listen to them as I read them, but know that that functionality is there and available to you if you'd like to use it. Lastly, on this page, we have the course summary. So right now, I just have the meetings posted, but as there are assignments that are assigned to you, these will also populate in this course summary. And then as I move over each of these highlighted dates, you'll see that they correspond to a highlighted date on this calendar. So if you want a general overview of the critical dates and deadlines for the course, feel free to reference this calendar and then click on each deadline if you have a question about anything as the course moves on. So this course is organized in modules. So what I want you to do is click the Modules tab next, and that will bring you to the Modules page. On this page, we have 2 modules that are already published and available for your viewing. There are more modules that will be published to this page as the course goes on. But first, I want to orient you to this first module, which gives you instructions for doing text-to-speech on Apple and Windows. But if you have a different device or the Apple and Windows for some reason is not working for enabling access for text-to-speech, you may also download this Read and Write Gold, which Northwestern has granted access for every one of their students. So you can use that to do text-to-speech. Below that is our week 1 course module. In this first week session, we will do a course introduction. We will talk about the mind and body problem, and we also cover the basics on psychophysics and neurophysiological measures. What I want you to do prior to our first session on September 22nd is read the first chapter. And then I also want you to view, this is a link to a URL that is a TED short, like TED Talk short animation about the Mary's Room thought experiment, which is a great thought experiment for thinking about the mind-body problem. We will discuss this on that first class session day. So go ahead and complete these before our first class session. If you're unable to, that's not a huge problem, but try to read this chapter and then watch this video if you have the time to do so. The next important tab is the quizzes tab. We will be having 8 quizzes throughout the quarter. 7 of them will get you full credit, so you will only need to complete 7 in order for you to get a quiz grade, a full quiz grade. But if for any reason you don't like any of your quiz grades or want to complete all the quizzes, if you complete all 8, I will drop the lowest score. These quizzes will be open book, open note, and they will consist of short answer, multiple choice, and true false. The last tab that I want to cover is the Zoom tab. So if you click on this tab, you will be oriented to this page. We will be holding all of our class sessions in Zoom. To get to each class session, you can just simply go to the date and then press join once it's 6 o'clock on, let's say, September 22nd. And this will either bring you to a browser of Zoom, or if you already have your Zoom app functioning, it'll open up the meeting automatically in Zoom. It's important that you are logged in with your Northwestern account information. If you're logged in a different Zoom account, then you will not be able to get access. So you're going to need to log out of that other account and then log into your Northwestern account in order to gain access to our Zoom meetings. This is also true for being able to view the recorded lectures. So after we have our meetings, I will be posting them to this site so you can access them for future reference on this page. I really encourage you to utilize this resource, as it's something that's not usually available in an in-person class setting. So please take advantage of that. Some other links, as you can see, are available. We will be discussing them as the course progresses. But for the time being, this gives you a general overview of our Canvas website. And I look forward to meeting you all on September 22nd at 6 p.m.